Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Phoenix Point. Well, the last episode went pretty well in terms of ticking off one of our specific missions, and that's given us another mission to head to Antarctica all the way down here. It's going to take us a while to get down there, no doubt about that. So in the meantime, we are sending the Tiamat back over here. They're going to be resting up, and potentially we might do some more exploring and stuff. While that's going on, we've got the Manticore just sat waiting to respond to things, and the various Helioses are, I guess, regrouping is going to be the right way of putting it. I mean, we're going to explore some of these nearby sites, but really they're regrouping. I want to try and get both of them out into a mission together. But before we go anywhere near that, I'm going to go through and do the couple of upgrades that we've got on the Tiamat, because it would be remiss of me not to do that just in case they get ambushed. So let's put the Neurosaurs back out. It's definitely something that we want to have available, just in case there's the opportunity to capture anything. There we go. U3 will probably be sufficient. We'll just go through and make sure everyone is reloaded as well. We ended up using quite a lot of ammo on the last mission. Okay, next up is going to be training. So over here, weak spot, very, very nice. Definitely going to take that. Return fire, I think we probably will save the points. It's a tough call, but I think it's probably more useful if we're going to be putting ourselves in danger. And ideally, we're not going to be putting ourselves in danger, so it shouldn't be necessary. Now, this is going to be an interesting combination. We've got the grenade launcher. So for 5 willpower, we can drop the action point cost of the grenades down to 2. For an additional 3 with quick aim, we can reduce it down 1 further. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 17 willpower is our target willpower to get 4 grenades out per turn. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We could get 3 grenades out in a single turn with this. That is monstrous. So yeah, Twilight Princess is definitely becoming quite scary, and I don't think anyone else has something that we can do. So yeah, overall, pretty happy with that. Now, where do we have to reload? Your pistol, ever so slightly. We do have some other bits that we should attend to as well, so let's go through and do those just while we're here. We've got the resources, so I'd rather spend them while we're paying attention than have someone get accidentally caught with their pants down. Metaphorically, of course, because these guys never take... when I talk about pants down, I'm talking British pants rather than American pants, just for pure clarity's sake there. So that's all you guys done, and we've got a whole bunch of level ups to do. The other thing I wanted to do was get you guys sorted out in terms of your armor pattern. Hang on, assaults are going to be 8. Get your colouring done properly as well, and we'll try and get you geared up okay. You've got a piercing assault rifle. I'm quite happy about that, but it's not going to be as useful as we would like until we can research it. So for the moment, let's give you that and that. One extra of each. We'll also give you a med kit and let's scrap that. We'll give you a proper grenade. Over here, we're going to do much the same. Oh, geez. Definitely take this off. That means we're going to need to get you a proper weapon. If we go manufacture. Do we want you to have a Hell Cannon or the Goliath? Probably the Goliath. There's so many resources, though. So many resources. It is going to get produced quite quickly, though. Let's scrap that up. We'll give you one of those. We'll give you one of those. And other than that, you're good to... Let's scrap this flamethrower. No way we're using the flamethrower. No way. In terms of how you look. There we go. Pretty certain it's 2 we're doing for the... You should have had your colour updated. Let's just make sure, yeah, it's 2 for the heavies. So you're good now, Jonathan Chief K's. Oh, actually, we need to do your bits and bobs. Extra accuracy minus to damage. If we're going to do that, then actually, let's cancel this. And we'll get you a Deceptor. Or the Hellcat. No, Deceptor's going to be better. Significantly cheaper as well. So that's a plan. Over here, I could have done all this off camera. I am aware of that. But it's important to know that we do actually go through and pay attention to our people. In terms of your equipment, I'm happy enough with what you've got. So you're fine. We're going to give you fast use and we're going to give you manual control. Yeah, I think we'll give you Bombardier as well in the hope that we'll cross-class you into a heavy. Over here, we've already got the colouring sorted, but we've got so much experience that's coming. We've got plenty of opportunity to sort this out. So, heavy weapons proficiency with extra damage, mounted weapons proficiency with extra damage. These are amazing together. So we're going to cross-class you into a heavy. I'll give you both of those. And that means we're going to want to get another Deceptor on the go and probably another bunch of heavy armor. Don't think we're going to give you any stealth. I just don't think that's really going to be a thing. We can give you some speed though. Let's give you 2 points in speed, 1 point in willpower. And in terms of equipment, I'll give you a proper one of those. Where is the Deceptor? Down there. In terms of armor, yeah, we'd need to take some heavy armor off in order to research that. So maybe it'd be really great if it actually listed the type of weapon that these were. Let's go for the Goliath. Jeez, I can't really afford it. Let's do it that way round. So we're going to get a Goliath, and that's going to go to Aardvark. Over here, once again, points coming in. We've got assault rifle proficiency, so do we want extra strength? No. Let's cross-class into assault. We'll get dash. We'll get return fire. Points in over here. You've got good guns. You just need a grenade. In fact, let's do it that way around. I think that's better. So you've got options for close range, options for a bit further. And remote control. You've got extra perception range. So maybe we'll give you sniper training. Quick aim and extreme focus. Ideally, we would want to give you some long-ranged weapon, but we don't have any right now. So that's probably just going to have to wait. You can at least have a grenade. It's not a good grenade, but you're not really doing a huge amount. So I guess it kind of sucks to be you. We can give you some more willpower though, and definitely a bit more speed. And I think that's it in terms of most of the new guys. Let's just get the last couple set up. Yeah, you've got another piercing thing. Let's take that off. So we're going to be able to research this, but this means we've got nothing on this guy. We could give him a gun that he's just not skilled with. That's definitely an option. But really, I want him to have a harrower. So what I'll do is let's... That's kind of annoying. Right, let's go into the manufacture screen. We'll give you a harrower. We can't afford a harrower. We'll wait until we've got resources. That's what we'll do. So you're actually just going to sit with nothing. Sorry, mate. Over here, we can do some stuff. Scrap that up. So you've got at least a weapon. And of course, these new recruits, they are going to be training up at base, so just in case we end up getting attacked, there is a small chance they're going to be useful for something. And then we're onto our regular troops. So I think we've actually gone through everyone. Let's just have a quick look. Other than the people that are missing obvious bits of equipment, I'd say that's all right. Speaking of equipment, right. So on the armor page, we've actually got nothing. Losing all of our stores is actually a huge setback. It's really been frustrating. But there's nothing we can do about that. Okay, so the Tiamat is on its way back to base over there. These guys are sat getting some experience. I might send them out exploring. We've got this point down here actually. So yeah, let's start them going down to that. You guys are on your way to there and you're coming to regroup. So all the logistics are done. And our big scan over here is complete. No visible alien layers. Where is our Tiamat? Sorry guys, I know you were hoping for a spot of rest. Got to send you down here. Hey, and we've finished researching the neural sniper rifle. So I was thinking with the neural sniper rifle, it's probably the most effective way of trying to capture one of the Scyllas. A rage burst with a neural sniper rifle will do about 75 paralysis. That's a lot. That is a hell of a lot. These are going to take a while to manufacture, but it's still bloody awesome. I want to get that piranha being researched as well. That's 20 hours. There's so many other things that we need to research. But yeah, the neural sniper rifles are definitely something that I want to try. Oh, we can make one. I shouldn't. I should wait until we've got more resources. So, on your way past, can you go here, please? And we'll do some trading. There we go. That's given us enough that we can actually manufacture at least one of these. And I think I probably wanted another Deceptor. Or another Fury. Let's get another Fury. We're going to need the armor in order to be able to research it. So actually, this is going to be an ideal point for us to say, I'm so sorry, but ... So we have one heavy here who can lose his armor for research purposes. I don't think we have any others. Maybe. I mean, it would be very risky. But it's kind of going to be needed. Okay, so down it comes. It's annoying it doesn't actually give us an indicator that they don't have a piece of armor on. So with both of those off, reverse engineering, anvil 2, leg armor. Now obviously this isn't the leg armor. It is the anvil 2 heavy body armor. That's going to take 4 hours. I want to carry on trading our tech. And actually, if we've finished a second scan, it'll be worth us getting one done here. There's the research. Let's get the trading going for this. 275. Ouch. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time before we can get those on the go again. I think actually if I move you up this way. We want to get an area scan here. I still want you guys to rest up, so back you go. We are trading. We are just trading for resources. So that's enough for us to get another, or one of these on the go, I should say. Let's put it at the top, because I'd rather do that before I forget. And in the meantime, we'll move you down here. Right, you guys have successfully regrouped. You're exploring over here. That is a dead Synedrian Haven. Okay, more trading. It's enough for us to get another one on the go, but it is touchy. So next up is going to be down here. Cool. They are together. That's exactly where we want them. You guys are nearly back at base. Give me all of your materials. Lovely. We can actually afford stuff. This is where I wanted to be. Right, so with the manufacturing, we'll have one bit done in a moment. Let's carry you guys on down here. In fact, no, we'll go to here because we can do a little bit more trading. You guys rest. So, one bit body armor is done. That is going back on you. I am sorry we had to, let's say, borrow it rather than just like completely steal it. We've also got that Deceptor, so let's put that in. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Still obviously need a proper weapon, and in terms of who else we're going to give things to, we'll definitely need to do some revisiting. Right, so while I've got stuff, actually, we want to get a harrower done for you. It takes so much. It really does. Hey, the Helios is repaired. Carry on trading. Okay, as well as that one harrower, let's get a second harrower on the go. And I mean, the harrowers are cheaper than the iconoclast. It's just going to be down to their reduced burst size. And we'll get another one of these on the go. Oh, you know what else? Should probably get some grenades. Because inevitably, we're going to need a few of those. Okay, I think that's probably all we're going to end up doing in terms of gearing stuff up. So, Neural Sniper Rifle is ready. Let's actually... I would love to be able to filter this by specific types of people. So, we really want Blaine. Is it a bit overkill? Yes. Is it good? Hell yes. Having the Neural Sniper Rifle as well as everything else, you don't need a grenade anymore. No way whatsoever. I need to decide who I'm going to give that Goliath to. I think that might have been you. Let's check your training. No, it wasn't you. It was you. It's all part of the Grand Master plan. You're also going to get... let's take that off. You're also going to get a proper shotgun. Yeah, having Blaine with the grenade launcher is going to be vital.
Research complete.
There's the Piranha. So it's 10 piercing and it's 40 damage. So it's okay. It's just not amazing. With 4 burst as well, piercing assault rifle, it just feels like it's a bit pants. I know that they nerfed it with one of the recent patches, but you know what are you gonna do? Yeah, we don't really have the resources available, so let's just carry on with our general manufacture. So Fury 2 is ready. And we've got a handful of dust exploration site. The Manticore Ones discovered the ruins of New Babylon, a city-state founded by a schismatic sect that broke off from the Disciples of Anu 2 years ago. We've been going for probably 2 years in this game. Unlike the Disciples who see the Pandora virus as a challenge that must be overcome by evolution, the schismatics believe that all mutations were secretly beneficial and humanity must embrace them without question. When they left the Old Havens, they took many sacred relics the Disciples would like to have returned. Yeah, we're going to return the relics. These relics largely consist of mutated human remains, the bones of Anu martyrs who died in the struggle for a more evolved humanity. But New Jericho takes a different view. These relics are actually dangerous bioweapons and potential sources of infection and ought to be destroyed. So we're going to return them. Yay, tech, materials and food. The Disciples are deeply grateful for the return of their sacred artifacts. Reminders of the long journey they've been on. Perfection cannot be reached in a day, as a popular Anu saying goes. But those who have hope can glimpse it beyond the sunset. Well, that was nice, wasn't it? We're going to come down here and we're going to do more trading. It's definitely a thing we need to do. Okay, I think we're pretty balanced with stuff now. I might get another Harrow on the go just because I get the feeling it's going to be useful. Maybe also the Dymus. Yeah, I mean, it's just not enough of an improvement. Whereas if you look at the difference between the Harrower and the Mercy, it's huge. Or the Harrower and the Iconoclast. Having 8 shred on every single one of those pellets, it's just amazing. So yeah, we'll get one more of those. And I think we'll get Dymus as well. Okay, so where are we going to send you guys that is useful? Probably it's going to be over this side of the world, isn't it? Let's get you on the way over there. Body armor is done. I do apologise, this is kind of turning into a full logistics episode. In fact, that wasn't for you. As much as you will be able to use it, I feel like it should go to you. Because with your Bombardier and Strongman, and also this just looks hilarious. That's like proper Gundam style massive armor. Yeah, which means your general body armor can come across here. It's not what you should be wearing, but you know, it's better than nothing. So be thankful I'm giving you anything. Now, in terms of the research, we've not got anything massively urgent. So with these guys kind of guarding the top, we've got our 2 area scans on the go looking for, I guess, citadels and the like. Yeah, while these guys are resting up, we'll just let the rest of the team come across. So 1 Harrower is done.
Research complete.
And the Pandoran evolution research is done. Field reports are indicating that some Pandorans of the Arthron and Triton types are gradually developing resistances and counters to our weaponry. While this process in some ways resembles traditional evolution, it's clearly a much more directed process. Rather than adapting to evolutionary pressure, the Pandorans are being adapted with a goal in mind: the eradication of humanity. That's given us some much needed resources. Here a neural pistol, yep, and then after, in fact, let's get advanced weapons first. I think we're going to fly through a whole bunch of these. Pandoran goo, acid worm, autopsy, Bastus. Okay, so first up is going to be the advanced viral weapons.
Research complete.
The Subjugator is a new high-velocity rifle employing a more evolved version of the Amu combat virus, capable of easily infecting enemies at distance. This powerful weapon is a step forwards in viral warfare. So it does 6 virus. Wow, actually. Oh, it's a sniper rifle, I see. I was going to say 50 damage, 20 piercing. That's, yeah, pretty impressive. And that's giving us stim packs. Interesting. It's going to take a while before that gets researched, so let's carry on with the fast research bits for now. How are you guys doing? You're miles away.
Research complete.
An analysis of the substance referred to as goo by our field team and laboratory scientists has found it to be a mutated form of the Calbacter crescentus bacterium. The bacterium has adhesive properties and thrives in wet spaces, although it does react negatively to oxygen. Experiments have shown that exposed to air, the substance dies in a matter of moments, rendering the goo harmless, and that gave us nothing. In terms of manufacturing, there's no like aerosol canisters or anything that we can put on there, so more grenades being done. There we go, acid worm autopsy. Key findings: the creature contains a powerful acid of unknown chemical structure. Its only purpose is to move towards a target and explode with the hopes of damaging or destroying the target. 24% Kaikilian, 76% unknown. Seek and destroy is its function. The corrosive payload can eat through all known armour types and represents a serious threat to vehicles and heavily armoured infantry. It's relatively easy to kill with automatic weapons, or hell, even pistols. Right, let's do some quick assigning of equipment. You are very heavily overloaded. I will give you an extra strength, but I might have a think about what we're actually giving you to take out. I think that's probably better, but we need to give you more strength. Next up, over here. No, not you. You've already got a weapon. You have this one. There we go. At least you've got a setup to do something. Can have a grenade. And that means we've only got a couple of bits of kit left to reposition. We've got a Harrower and a Deimos coming in, which we can sort out later. So the crew of Phoenix Transfer Point 1, which is... oh, that would be people that we dropped off. Yeah, they're fully rested. Let's carry on following the Manticore as it comes up.
Scan complete.
Scan complete. Well, let's get a scan going from... I would love it if you could identify like how different the areas were that you've scanned. So we know that we've scanned up to here semi-recently, but I really want to look for more nasties. So Helios, actually. Let's send you over here and we'll get you to scan at this point.
Scan complete. Research complete.
The laser pistol is done. That's alright. It's not massively interesting. Really, I want to come all the way down here and get a scan going, but we're going to wait for the rest of our team to come in. As we pass here, actually, you can get a scan on the go. Really, I should be keeping these guys together, but it's fine as they are. Is there actually no, damn it. I was thinking they're not resting, and of course they're not resting because there's no place for them to rest here. We're going to have to send them all the way up to this one.
Research complete.
So the firewall vivisection is done. The intelligence level of the creature is low. For all intents and purposes, this specimen could be classified as biological smart bomb than an actual creature. It has no regard of its own safety or anything else as long as it reaches its target. The mechanism through which it homes in on humans remains unknown. Scent, sound, sight, and biological particles have been ruled out, leaving the possibility of some sort of psychic detection. The life specimen is has simple behavioural patterns, but we have learned enough for our soldiers to gain some advantage against them in battle. Well, that's good. Right, what do we want next? The vivisections do seem like a good choice. I think we'll get the Scylla autopsy first. Then the vivisections. That's the direction we'll go with this. Alright, so these guys are back at base. Now we could send these out together, but there's nothing really to explore around here. In fact, let's send them down to this one and we'll get an area scan going down here, because I'd hate to lose these bases. And actually our manufacturing is done, so let's go in and assign those. So you've got a good selection. I wanted you to have something that was a little bit more ranged, so you can have that as well. So you guys are both set. And in terms of other assaults, yeah, I'm happy with that. You're good. I suppose we could give you a shotgun as well. It won't hurt. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Of course, it'll be the neural pistol that is the new thing we could potentially build. Oh, sorry, the laser pistol. Doesn't look like it's showing up on the list, though. Oh well, it matters not. Okay, so the Heliuses are on their way down here. Can't get an area scan going while we've got the other two going. There's one up there, and of course the second one is over here. But they can at least sit nearby.
Research complete.
The Scylla autopsy is done. We're getting quite a few materials from this. I don't really agree with that as a methodology. I think that's a poor game mechanic, but I'm going to take advantage of it while it's there. So the Scylla is something like a Pandoran battleship with multiple weapons and defense systems and critical command and control abilities. It's certainly highly intelligent and seems to be responsible for the increasing strength of Pandoran attacks on havens. Many of its mutations seem to be oriented towards abduction of human populations rather than outright massacre. It's absolutely essential that we capture a live specimen, even though it will be an extremely dangerous task. 8% arthropod. Yep, I see it. 4% arachnid. 11% human. 77% unknown. Function is leadership, abduction, mass terror, demolition. Some mutations have the ability to instill frenzied attacks by less... I'm guessing that's lesser Pandorans. So, dual smashers, dual melded cannons, mist launchers, sonic blasts, goo launchers, and the deployment of mindfraggers. It can deploy mindfraggers? Jeez. Reactive mist emissions and armoured variants. And there's an agile variant that can leap over short distances. Very, very nasty. Maybe I'll send them down here, actually. Right, so you guys are actually going to be resting up now. These guys are nearly at their destination. So we can start doing some exploration again. Hey, we've got another haven. Do we want to get another soldier? I kind of feel like we do. But actually, before we do that, I would like to get living quarters here. And a training facility here. Because those are going to be vital. That means we're going to do some trading. Because we're spending all of our resources again. Still can't quite afford this guy. That's okay. The beautiful game. Exploration site. The Helios 2 sets down on an old soccer pitch in the middle of an abandoned stadium. Long ago, people played sports here before the world went to ruin. Search the stadium. Dismantling the few functional parts of the stadium feels savagely destructive, but at least our operatives will be bringing home a few things we can use. Yeah, give me those resources. That is precisely what we need. Yeah, with this being just on the very edge, we could probably get an area scan going over there once the current ones are done. I'm thinking maybe, actually, getting this repaired would be sensible. Oh, it costs next to nothing. That's probably less useful, but still going to do it. Yeah, we'll send the guys back. So the Helios 2 and Helios 4 come back to base. Carry on exploring over here. A dead Synedrian haven.
Research complete.
Okay, the Triton vivisection is done. There's evidence that the specimen used to be human, but was subjected to violent mutation. The creature appears to have been engineered with the goal of acting as an infiltrator, combining speed and camouflage capabilities taken from marine and land species. The specimen has proven devious in its attempts to escape, suggesting it retains a significant part of its human intelligence. Yet all attempts to communicate with it have failed. Attempts to restore the creature's mind process to its human state have also proven unsuccessful. How is the Tiamat doing? These guys are all rested. Great. We have a new site here. And we've been ambushed. Well, this is the choice. Do we push in and do 3 turns? I think we've probably got enough time for it, so let's hop on in. Maybe I should have held off. So, stabby and shieldy. Also, well, stabby and grenadey. Gunny and grenadey. Yeah, overall this is actually looking like it could be very nasty.
Ready for action.
So I think we're going to be going massive murder as quickly as possible. On this side, let's step in. And we'll try and get a big blast on this to open. And it's a miss. That's not a good start. That really is not a good start. We're going to need a turret out. Let's walk up to here. We'll put the turret out there.
Confirming target.
And you're really not going to do much to this. So I'm wondering if it would be better us shooting at someone else. I think probably that launcher arm is going to be the best thing we can go for. Okay.
Standing by.
You're in entirely the wrong place.
I know how to do this.
So rocket in. Neither of these are good shots. I get the feeling this is actually going to go quite badly. Okay, that's quite infected. Let's dash in. That's reasonably solid. Probably get mind controlled. Let's double down on those that we've already started hurting.
Be right there.
And we can't quite reach with these either. That's a shame. Get into some cover. Get your gun back out. So this is going to be painful and bad. He's got a grenade launcher. But he hasn't actually decided to use it. That guy's bleeding out. He's not a problem. Tritons as well. Nice. Oh, wow. Very mobile Tritons. No gun, though. Okay, we expected that was going to happen. This is actually not going nearly as bad as I thought it might. Good job, turret. Okay, you only have 1 willpower left, so our soldier is not going to stay controlled. So partly I'm trying to shoot the arm, partly I'm trying to shoot the leg.
Attack successful.
That arm has actually got quite a bit of armor on it. For want of a better thing to say. Okay, 4 solid shots. Probably could have just done this right from the start. Knowing that he's hopped over, he's not actually a threat. These guys aren't a threat either. This thing is panicked, so he's definitely not got the mind control left.
Repositioning.
So, you need to go. Oh, that was a terrible shot.
Be right there.
Let's try and not shoot our friend. Yeah, that really did not go well at all. You can probably get a shot on him. Might be up to mind control, actually. Or at least we can panic him. Just to make sure he doesn't do anything that we wouldn't like. This guy is almost certainly going to bleed out. So, panic's running away. It's got the virus on it. Panic's running away. Basically useless. Basically useless. I think we've got lucky with this. Got one more turn of survival. There's guys up here. That virus is actually keeping him panicked. That's very cool. Bleeding out, bleeding out. There's a way in there. There's a couple of ways in there. We don't know where we're going to be extracting. I'm suspecting it'll be like here. So I might start moving people down this way. But it's a bit of a guess. I'm definitely going to be keeping people together though. You can recover. Can you actually get the turret back? Because it did a great job exactly when we needed it. At this point, murder for murder's sake would be fun, but I don't think it would be useful. When a lot of them are going to bleed out anyway. So yeah, we'll just keep everyone together over this way. And if I'm wrong, we'll do a fighting retreat in whichever other direction we need to go. Funnily enough, I had a message on one of the videos saying it's always the small team that gets ambushed. I was thinking, no, it's not. It's not always the small team, but yeah, in this case, it is the small team that's getting ambushed. I could totally blow that up. They're almost cute. If we could capture them on this mission, it would be great, but we know we can't. So we need to evacuate. It's not that way. It's over here. And we've got a very nasty Chiron. An explosive bomb Chiron has just come in. I believe the technical term for that is oh bugger. The non-technical term for that is leg it, guys. So we're going to keep to the back as much as possible. And hope we don't get bombed. Really, that's all we can do. I could try and fight it, but at the moment, it's not alerted. So we have a small advantage. But it is a small advantage.
Gotta be quick. Using.
And I'm totally jump jetting out. We're just noping the hell out of here.
Be right there. I know how to.
In fact, I think you can get out this turn. Yes, you can. He's doing some mist on us. I don't care too much about that. I mean, the mist is inconvenient, certainly. But if that's the whole game plan, then it's not a problem. Don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot. Ah, you son of a pencil sharpener. Okay, I don't think it actually hit anyone. Okay. The giant awesomeness that is you can come to here. We'll put a decoy out over this way. And then we will extract you. Priest in next. Gone. I might have to bring you in 2 steps. He's not actually as dead as I thought he would be. Can we afford to take a shot and then get out? I think we can. That is not a good shot. So let's not do that. Let's step to here.
Repositioning.
Then we can take a shot back.
Hostile neutralized.
Is it a waste of resources?
Zooming in.
I don't think so.
Enemy down.
Okay, that means we've only got one person left, and there's a decoy out, so if we're lucky, looking at where the various obstructions are, if we get to like here, this might be the best place. We're really hoping at this point. If he bombs anything, I want him to bomb the decoy. That doesn't look like it's going for the decoy. Okay. It hurt, but we're fine. In we come. It's not worth taking a shot. Let's just evacuate. Well, that was definitely another baptism by fire. Having a look at the experience that's come in here, that's 290, 323. Let's say 423, 523. Yeah, it's going to be about 640-ish. But yeah, these people could definitely do with getting some more experience out and about. Well, with that ambush, we've pushed past the hour mark, so I'm afraid we're going to have to call it there. I will have some upgrades to do at the start of next mission, but I think overall, people are doing pretty well, and of course, we're in the right place for us to start pushing down towards Antarctica. Apologies, it's been such a long road today. We've had a lot of logistics to do, but nevertheless, we will get some action next time. If you are enjoying these videos, be sure to give a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Phoenix Point. See you soon.